Alright, so I'm looking at you playing against Mike. Ignore this stuff, I was just testing the sound and everything. Okay, it's against the Protoss. It's down here. You're over here. Just gonna look at your view, your camera. I'll do 4 times speed for now. Alright, and you do a 2 racks opening. I think you sent out a scout at a good time. I think you have him. Yep, you have him going and scouting. I think that's a decent time to do that. But I just don't understand the purpose of a 2 racks opening. That's not to say it's bad, but I don't know. I see CC first being so much better. Alright, so he's trying to scout you, but doesn't. Does he see? He's gonna see some. Oh, he just sees that 1 racks. Okay, great. And so you send out a Marine. It's good. Check for things. That's good. But you didn't really check for anything. Now, I mean, I guess he could have put stuff there. It's really not a big deal. Even if he did put stuff there, it wouldn't have really been a big deal either. So cyber core, 2 pylons right here, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Another pylon there, and I'm lagging. Not quite sure why. Wow, I'm just getting terrible frames for a second. Let's see if I can pause this. Back up to 30. Okay. Yeah, not sure what was going on. Alright, so you see that thing's going. Saw that it only had 1 gas, too. And you're still scouting them, that's okay. Get your expansion now, which is fine. That's good. You're not building SCVs, which isn't very good. Need to keep the SCV production going. Right now, he's totally out of you.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, he's got Chrono, but this is going to be the story of this match right here. This is the entire reason why you lose. So, there you go. You got SCV going. Taking a 2nd gas. Getting a 3rd barracks. It's all good. Moving that there. That's a good call, too. Alright, you only saw 1 gas. So, either he's going to do a 4-gate attack, or he's going to expand.
Add-on complete.
That's the next piece of information you need to figure out. And I think this is a great attack to go and try to figure that out. You got a Marine back here. Okay, you noticed him.
Complete.
And a probe comes to spy. What does he see? He sees 3 barracks. Oh, no, he doesn't. He just sees 2 tech labs, 2 barracks, command center. Okay. So he's doing this. Get that going. You're not building any SCVs. It's now at a 10 worker deficit, which is not very good.
Your forces
especially right here. Okay. You caught this SCV off guard a little bit. What I would do in this situation is I would come up here. But notice he has this guy. Good amount of energy.
Complete.
He's also got that. Alright, this is where I think you kind of overextend yourself. What I would do in this situation is make him come after you, not you come after him. So what I mean by that is, like, take these guys and attack this or attack this. These are 2. He's getting air upgrades. Bizarre. These are 2 structures that in the early game are really important to keep alive. So I would attack one of those 2. I would not go straight for the workers because he's got this and a stalker. Stalker outranges a Marine, so you're never gonna beat it when other things are attacking. And he's got this, which does decent damage and has enough for time warp or photon overcharge. Okay, 100 energy, half the energy right there for photon overcharge. Same with mass recall. Time warp's just a little bit less, maybe like 4 or something. All right, so I think you're getting a little too close. Let's see what happens. He maybe killed 1 worker. 1 worker's dead. And you just barely get that. Okay. But you still ended up losing a lot more than he did. All in all, not worth it. Alright, you're getting your expansion down. Decent timing. But still, we don't have very many. Still a 10 deficit. Okay, and you're getting a factory now. Great. With this thing coming, I would get maybe 2-3 more barracks. And of course, you're getting up to the tech. Decent bunker. Yep. It's good. The overall complaint I just have right now is just going in a little too close with those Marines. It's scary when there's a stalker there. If it was a zealot and a bunch of probes, well, I don't know. That mothership core still made it pretty scary too. So I had just that one complaint and this complaint. Now it looks like you've been making SUVs this whole time, but I haven't been watching right at this moment, to be honest. Alright, so you're going to start getting in some money. You've got decent upgrades. You've got that Marauder one. Oh, and you're going to attack. Okay, I was going to say, I think now would be a good time to attack, now that you've got the concussive shell. And I agree with this attack again. I think this is another good move. Kind of need some supply depots, but I think you probably got them queued up. Yeah, you do. Yeah, right there in the 3. Alright, this is a good attack. Don't overstay. It's good. I would have maybe charged up a little bit and tried to grab a zealot, but it's not a big deal. And now that that's there, just run. Not worth it. You baited it. Good call. Stay back. Get some of these going. You're not. Oh, you're making SUVs. Good, good. So deficit 19, 20 workers. I think you're gonna build another command center here pretty soon. Maybe not. Oh, maybe you build a bunch of barracks. I think that's what you do. I would have built the barracks a lot earlier. But it doesn't really matter. So you get the barracks, you get these 2 upgrades, that's good. I'd get engineering bays. I think you'll eventually put them over here. I get them sooner. And I'd take your gas. Your limiting factor right now is your gas. Alright. You haven't been building workers. You've only been building workers when you haven't been thinking about attacking. You need to... I mean, if anything, you need to be building workers and not building units when you're attacking. Like right now, you're not building workers. And this is obviously hurting you. Look at that. I mean, that's not good. Look at incomes. You have about the same income because of the
Add-on complete.
mules. But that's to kind of keep up with the deficit of Chrono Boost. And now when those things die, you're like 400. That's pretty low. And 200 less than that. That's... The gas isn't too bad. I'd be getting gas now, though. Because you're going to need to be... You can't even support that. Okay, so whatever. So you're going to go attack. I think you're maybe waiting for these. Oh, no. You may have just forgot about them. Nah, not a big deal.
Research complete.
Not sure if you see that or not, but those are always fun to pick off.
Add-on complete.
Good pick off. Yep. It's always scary when you go against sentries, so that's to be expected. Yeah, I just run from that. Engineering bay, good. You're still not building workers, though. Stim's almost done. You're floating a lot of minerals. I don't know what that was. Oh, I think he was following this. I'm getting low frame rates again. I'm going to pause and get back up. Alright. Nice little pick off there. Now that you see everything funneling in, I would just go home. Luckily, he's not really force fielding very well. Meh. I don't know. That was okay. Oh no! Oh, I lost that. Okay, not terrible, but nothing to be excited about. You've got a lot of stuff there, but you don't have a lot of workers. Again, 20 deficit. Workers, and you're not building workers. You have barely any army. Oh, never mind, they're right there. I was going to say, wait a second. Oh, you got supply. You have an engineering bay down, but you don't have that working yet. Okay, but one thing you did see, right when you dropped, you saw this. Okay, you should build another starport and get Vikings. You want to have, I think it's good to have 2 starports. So you can build a lot of Vikings if you need to in a tight spot. You can build medevacs too, as well. Alright. Uh-oh, okay. Now you see the Colossus. Now you definitely need Vikings. I would just run at this point. You can't fight a bunch of very heavy zealot army with Colossus. Ryan. Aaron says hi. I'm not sure what this is. Whatever. Alright, so you build 2 command centers because you had so many minerals. You still only have 10 workers here, no gas here. You need gas. Gas translates to tech. And you don't have a lot of tech. You're really basically Marine Marauder. Barely any medevacs. And now you get your things there. I would get 2 of these, to be honest, against a Protoss. Alright, so let's look. Again, 25 now. That's the income differential. Well, he's getting more gas, so you have the same amount of minerals because you just planted 4 mules, but just think about how much better off you'd be. Okay, so you're building this, well, you had SCVs going, now they've stopped. You're getting Vikings, but you don't have medevacs now, so you can't really stim. This is why I think 2 starports would be much better. Probably use more barracks too. I have the mentality I'd rather have too many facilities than too little. That way you're not floating anything. I just wouldn't put too many, you know, I mean obviously these things take a lot of space right here, the add-ons, so I don't know, you can build some there, build some right here, put supply depots there or something. Alright, but whatever. It's nice that you have 4 command centers. That'll help with catching up in the SCVs. Again, you only have 1 medevac, so you can't even really stim. This, I don't know. It's too many zealots. And now you see storm. Now you need ghosts. You're having a hard enough time keeping the Viking production up. You have 2 there, 3 there. Again, I mean, it's just a worker thing. I don't.
Add-on complete.
Wait, I think you build mines with this. To be honest, I wouldn't even waste your stuff on mines. I mean, mines aren't bad, but
Mineral field depleted.
I don't know. Feel like the stuff you get out of them isn't gonna be as helpful as if you just spent gas on other stuff. Alright, so you're doing this upgrade thing with 1 eBay, which is fine. But you could use 2 if you had taken these gases earlier and you had more workers and you took these gases. Alright, so you scan the 3rd, you see that. That looks fully saturated to me. Scan that, nothing there, that's good. Again, if we look, 77, 55. You're only ahead in those because of the probably 10 or so mules you just dropped down. But you can see that, whoops, that temporarily being ahead because of the mules isn't really helping. Alright, you definitely need 2 starports at this point. He's got a lot of Colossus. 2? I thought I saw 3. Oh, I guess it's just 2. But you're going to need a lot of medevacs to heal after the storms. You're also going to want more than 3 Vikings. You probably want 4 to 6 Vikings. I don't know. I think doubling the number
Mineral
of
field
stalkers
depleted.
or colossi that they have with Vikings. So if he has four stalkers, 4 colossi,
Mineral
I would have
field
8
depleted.
Vikings.
Mineral field
Try to aim for that.
depleted.
I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Not quite sure what he's doing with that. Alright, so you're still really low on workers, and you haven't really been building workers in a very long time. Last time we saw it was still 77.55. This thing isn't saturated. This thing is now oversaturated, but never really was saturated
Mineral field
for most of the game.
depleted.
Getting ghosts, that's good.
Upgrade complete.
I would really work on the upgrades. I don't know what he's at. I'm gonna look.
Mineral
He's
field
got that base.
depleted.
Oops. Oh no. Where is his? There's his army. He's 2-2. You're 1-1. That's not terrible. But just imagine if you had 3-3. Could do a lot more damage. The zealots wouldn't be so bad. Alright, good reaction there. But it's all in vain. Alright, this is just unfortunate placement. You cannot fight a Protoss on a ramp when you're on a ramp like this. You just gotta accept that they're there and probably bait them up this ramp and you get a concave right here. But I mean, just look, he's got this huge concave right here and he's got storms to bottleneck you right there. At this point the game's over. I don't really, honestly I don't think there's anything left to watch. But workers. That's all it is. Just workers. I think that the 2 racks wasn't terrible. I think you did decent amount of damage if you had just kind of like, pulled back. When you, instead of attacking right here, you just kind of attacked this or this. I think it would have been fine. You expanded at a decent time. You got your 3rd at a decent time, I think. Could probably gone a little earlier. That would have been fine. But you just didn't have enough workers.